The following is made possible by the Arpin Group and by Renewable Now. The International Society of Sustainability Professionals presents ISSP Profiles in Excellence, where leaders in sustainability share their experience so that others may learn. In this edition, we feature Joel Makower of the GreenBiz Group.
I'm Joel Makower, Chairman and Executive Editor of GreenBiz Group based in Oakland, California. We're a media and events company focusing on the intersection of business, sustainability, and technology. It's really a great honor to be inducted into the ISSP Hall of Fame. What I said when I accepted the induction was that this is really a reflection of the great work that ISSP members and the sustainability community at large has done, and those are really my heroes, the people who are out there every day doing this work, and I really owe this to them. I think one of the challenges is that the sustainability community is so broad and disparate, and that there's no one part of it, nor should there be, because sustainability is really about everyone and everything doing so many different, attacking so many different parts of our economy and our daily lives. There's business people, there's NGOs, there's government, there's students, there's everyday concerned citizens and households, and everybody has their own set of challenges in all of this, and that's that tapestry of all these interests all working towards the goal of how do we have a better world, have a world that provides opportunity for all but doesn't exceed the planet's limits, and all that come with that in terms of resource shortages and severe weather and all of that. I think that's the big challenge. And so part of it is just understanding what the sustainability community even means, what sustainability even means. We talked I talked with my friend Susan Burns about, she discussed this a little bit on stage at the event. What's the difference between sustainability, in air quotes, and sustainability? Is it kind of sustainability where we have to use air quotes, or is this about the full spectrum of environmental and social and economic opportunities around the world for both the developed and developing world that allow us as society to not only exist but prosper within the ecological limits of the planet. Well, I'm very proud of the team that I have at GreenBiz, because we've assembled just about 15 of us who really, some young kids to some grizzly older veterans like myself, that have come together and just really work like a machine in terms of putting on these fabulous events. We do two things really well. We convene people and we tell stories, or cause stories to be told by others. And there's an art to both of those things, to really doing an event well, where people come away not just with information, but almost an emotionality of that experience, that temporal moment where they just really feel that they've been inspired, they've been informed, they're part of a community, that there is so much more to do, and they kind of have enthusiasm and excitement about doing that. And so that's so gratifying to be able to now take that terrific team and go out and have these events where people just, they come away kind of teary-eyed about, and these are hardcore business people from big companies, and they say, this is extraordinary, I am so inspired. So that's just feels like a real gift and an accomplishment. Being inducted in the ISSP Hall of Fame is an accomplishment, because there's nothing more satisfying than being recognized by your peers. The people who you interact with, who you've been serving and have informed your work, or my work in this case. There's really nothing more satisfying than hearing from them that they appreciate it, they honor the work that I've done. So I'm very proud of that. Almost every 3 or 4 months or 6 months, but several times a year, there's a who'da thunk moment that happens in the world of sustainable business. Who'da thunk that Walmart would be a leader that would step up to the front of the class and be pushing its supply chain, its myriad tentacles around the world to embrace sustainability. Who'd have thunk that McDonald's would set a goal of procuring sustainable beef 100% around the world at some point in the not too distant future, after they've already been acquiring 100% of Marine Stewardship Council certified fish and a number of other things. Who'd have thought that would happen? And so that's what's very exciting about this, is these moments when, you know, these companies step up with bold, audacious plans that it's in some cases that they don't even know how they're going to accomplish it, but they put a stake in the ground, said this is something we're going to do, and I get to say I did not see that coming. I hear from young people all the time, as well as mid-career people who want to, you know, quote unquote, get into sustainability. And some of them understand more fully than others what that actually means. But the gist is they want to be part of this. And I pretty much tell them the same thing, which is that go learn something about business. If you want to be involved in sustainable business, learn sustainability, but learn something: finance, accounting, operations, legal, marketing and communications, operations, human resources, and bring your green gene to that job. And you may not feel as, you know, quite as excited about as it might be being in a sustainability team, but you know, the people in sustainability teams often find that they're in a ghetto that's marginalized by the company. They're seen as you know, sort of not part of the value proposition. So you can actually have more impact outside of the sustainability department than you can inside. You know, people ask me who are my mentors, who are my inspirations, and I don't actually have a lot. I was inspired as a kid by Martin Luther King. I actually, in my bar mitzvah speech, which was in 1965, I talked about the work he was doing. This is well before he was even a celebrity, let alone assassinated. And people who lived up to the courage of their convictions. But, you know, my heroes really are the people who are out there, you know, swimming upstream in society with ideas that are not popular, or that are, but that are right, or they feel are right, and the ones that persistently, annoyingly at sometimes, in some cases, get things done, and who change things along the way. And there are many of them in the sustainability world, and that's what inspires me every day.
Visit sustainabilityprofessional.org for more about profiles in sustainability excellence and other exciting programs from ISSP, the world's leading professional association of sustainability practitioners.